Live from the Kodak Theater at Hollywood and Highland in Los Angeles, California.
With the Oscars rapidly approaching upon us, we thought it was fitting that Movie Feuds did our own version.
That's right, and they were gracious enough to ask us to host this nominee episode of Movie Feuds, because I mean, we are the hosts of Movie Feuds.
You know, I think it's fair to say that every year there's the Oscars, they award like 3 movies total out of like the 80 awards they give out.
And I actually only see about 3 movies throughout the year, so this is going to be a very difficult episode for us.
We're going to give you our true feelings about the films this year, so enjoy. And thank you for coming out. Not you, George Clooney. We're going to start on a sour note tonight and give you our biggest disappointment of 2012.
Which was Adam as the host of Movie Feuds.
I'm sure our interns are in the audience. They obviously put up a mistake. The Avengers I saw was up on the board.
It's no mistake, actually. That was the biggest disappointment in 2012 for me. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's not only the nominee, it's this year's winner.
I'm going to wholeheartedly disagree with you. I'm putting my whole heart out there.
I thought you would.
Disagreeing. The real true disappointment of 2012 was Cloud Atlas. We're doing this in reverse, but going from sour to sweet, we give you the biggest.
Like a Sour Patch Kid.
Okay, I wasn't in the middle of a sentence, that's fair.
You know?
Biggest surprise of 2012. Mine was Chronicle. I didn't see a trailer for this. I went out in word of mouth recommendation, short for recommendation, and you know what? It was a surprise.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything about Chronicle, but the film that took me by surprise this year was The Amazing Spider-Man. Now,
it was even worse than I thought it was going to be.
It's actually, you know, it's a film that had low expectations. I thought that Garfield was amazing. I thought that Emma Stone was amazing. Totally caught me off guard, and you know, that's one of my surprises of the year, biggest.
Since Corey and I actively avoided seeing Oscar-worthy performances, we can't say that Lincoln or
Les Miserables
or any of those had, you know, great actors. Instead, we're going to give you the best actor from these categories.
Better they are, bigger the reward.
Downey's obviously a favorite of mine from the Avengers, but I'm going with Christoph Waltz from Django Unchained.
In a similar vein, my best actor of 2012, Christopher Walken.
How is that the same vein? Because they share the same name, kind of?
No, because
Because
Seven Psychopaths was that same kind of half gory, very kind of thriller-ish kind of film. So I know he's not going to be up for any awards, and really Seven Psychopaths probably isn't going to be up for any nominations tonight.
Ever. This will be the only place you ever see Seven Psychopaths awarded.
For anything?
Anything.
Good. Now that you got that out of the way. Well, I think it's time we do the best actress of the night, and here are our nominees.
Women come after men, of course.
Well, that's true, and you know, again, because it's the Oscars and they have their own set of rules, we had to have Meryl Streep up here.
Meryl Streep's going to be nominated.
Only one can reside here. Only one's worthy, and that is
Anne Hathaway. It was a good year for Anne Hathaway. I mean, Catwoman.
And then obviously Les Miserables, which
neither of us saw. So I can only imagine she was wonderful in it.
Brilliant. A new category throwing in here, to our surprise, to win the 2013 Oscars.
I was shocked.
Best Web Show by 2 co-hosts that review movies. So, I mean, we would obviously be nominated here.
Let's see the nominees. The interns picked them. I'm sure they're going to be in our favor. Okay, well, yeah, that's a schmoes. No, I'm not really huge on that, but you know, whatever.
No.
They're a thing, I guess. They're a thing.
Okay, that second one is actually a schmoes no podcast. It's not even a web. How did that even make it?
Can we just safely say that this is a joke and they're all just schmoes?
We are getting fucking screwed here.
How are they such a big deal anyways? They have thousands of viewers. Acceptance speech.
Oh, good. Thanks. Now I have to go to a satellite acceptance.
Hey everybody in Schmoville, we're happy to accept this award on behalf of us.
Yeah, we're off to see The Hobbit 2 actually right now. Yeah, it doesn't come out until 2014, but you know
We're the schmoes.
We get shit early.
And
so
spoiler, we're gonna like it.
we're
gonna like it a lot.
We loved it.
Tune in. We have a new show coming up right now.
It's actually our third new show this day.
We're filming it right now. This is our show. Welcome to Schmoes Knows, everybody. Well, thanks for that. That was certainly awful.
Yeah, I'm actually don't even know if I want to go on with the show now, but I guess we have to.
I'm gonna go on,
Yeah.
and it's for the visual effects.
Ooh, good category.
Yeah, well, I just came up with it because we're just doing this on the fly.
And then he dies. It's inevitable.
I think we can both agree on this one as well.
Yeah, well,
Battleship.
Oh, I was actually gonna. Well,
No, that's a
okay,
joke, obviously.
And I was gonna give it to the Avengers, obviously, but then I realized that movie is awful.
Okay, we're done with your hate on the Avengers. We're both giving it to Gollum.
The Hobbit, one of the better movies of 2012.
Oh, good. Clooney's shaking his head no. Like that was a bad choice from us. Let me tell you something, Clooney. This is the proper forum to finally speak my mind about you. You are terrible. Everything you do is fucking awful. The fact that you win an Oscar every year is mind-boggling.
For what? The Descendants?
Mind-boggling.
Oh, The Descendants.
Good night and good luck. You directed that piece of shit, and I defended it.
Up in the air?
This is going to be a decent movie. I sat through it. Just because it's in black and white doesn't mean it's good. Spoiler alert. You can't act, and you can't direct. Here's a challenge for you. Tell me a good George Clooney movie. And if you say Ocean's 11, you can go to hell, because that is not a George Clooney vehicle. And the fact that people say it is, that's just borderline rape. That's an ensemble picture. Brad Pitt.
Matt Damon.
Other people.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Let's just move on. I am so fed up with this. Best movie? Should we go best movie?
Yeah, best movie. Let's
It's
do
the
it.
only way to get the Clooney taste out of my mouth.
Movie of the year for 2012. Let's see the nominees.
A rambunctious sword, ain't he?
What's your name?
Django. The D is silent. Well, that could have been worse. Big things have small beginnings.
Let me just tell you right now, movie of the year for me, The Dark Knight Rises. The end of a great trilogy.
Okay.
Christopher Nolan left his legend, his stamp on the entire franchise.
Branded it. Chris Nolan.
That's exactly what he did, and it was flawless.
It was actually not flawless. There was plenty of flaws, but the good obviously outweighs the bad. This was a toss-up for me. I really liked Prometheus. It had a lot of plot holes as well. I love Django Unchained, but at the end of the day, it's going to The Hobbit. It had to go to The Hobbit. It was always going to go to The Hobbit.
It was hard to, it's hard to argue with The Hobbit. It's the only movie of 2012 like it. There's no other outrageous sci-fi. Maybe Prometheus, as you mentioned.
Yeah, this is more fantasy though. This is more adventure. You're just not going to find that nowadays. It's all sci-fi. It's all dubstep.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We had a blast.
Except for George Clooney.
Well,
you can leave.
I'm surprised he's still here.
Please leave. We had a lot of fun.
We did. We had good picks in 2012. Some movies we didn't think were as great as they should have been, but
maybe you agree. You most likely disagree, though. So let's hear about it in the comments, and we'll tell you you're wrong.
That's right. More than just reviews. This is Movie Feuds.
At the Oscars. I don't know why I whispered it.
No, you whisper all the time. I don't understand. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We've had a
just way more aggressive than the rest of the entire show. Now I'm actually here.